Well, he bataka me. But Jayden Chase, they have to make the fans them know what really are going on.
Blessings Nation, and now welcome to the channel. Yeah, man, JAYDEN Chase, another one that we're gonna bring on another reasoning on the topic of current affairs. So if you're new to the channel, just a pass through, but you find the reason insightful, well, I'm suggesting to you that you click the subscribe icon and let your voice be heard. Like and share the video, drop a comment in the comment section. And now, let's get right into the reasoning. Now, first and foremost, my condolences to the parents and the family of the 6-year-old. This is the definition of a tragedy. Now, I'm also big up the residents of Tex Lane and the entire Rose Gardens community, more popularly known as Spoilers, as residents have captured the individual accused of cleaning an illegal loaded firearm in the presence of a youth, resulting in the tragic loss of life. I'm going to see the video they capture, and then we'll continue the reasoning nation. More you look, and of course more you listen to what I go on.
Police them come the wrong time. Police them come the wrong time.
No nation, of course, there is need for stronger gun control. Guns should be in the hands of individuals who are licensed and trained to use them. But even in that case, there are individuals who have been trained by law enforcement at the expense of taxpayer dollars who still do things like what we say take place at the Trelawney funeral. Now that situation that will take place in Spoilers could of course been avoided. And them say the individual is a big man who should have moved forward with him life years now and escape the clutches of criminal activity. As an elder, this are we are going to prison for? And obviously the individual has no knowledge of firearms. Or is it that the report is saying that the gun was fired by accident because the individual was not aiming the weapon but rather cleaning the weapon? A loaded weapon? Where guns are concerned, a mental situation seems fair to take place on the island of Jamaica. For decades now, across the world, guns have made its way into pop culture. But in this day and age, it is almost as if guns have now become a fashion accessory. Even without the need for one, individuals feel a need to must have one. At this point, the FLA has stated that they have reason to believe that hundreds of firearm permits have been issued to individuals with criminal activity tied to them. The Chief Executive Officer of the Firearms Licensing Authority, named the FLA, Shane Dallin, stated that licenses were granted despite proper background checks being done. Recently, the Jamaican media reported that several licenses were granted to individuals despite them having criminal convictions, actually being convicted for criminal activity. Now, according to the report, the permits were approved by Robert Gregory-led Firearm Licensing Authority Board Director, and these permits were issued over a 3-year time span. Now, after that exposure, the FLA stated that they're moving to recover millions of dollars in legal fees from firearms holders who sued to overturn the decision of the FLA board with respects to the revocation of their license. Yes, having their license revoked by the FLA. And this was done after the Court of Appeal denied a request to reverse the FLA's decision to revoke the license handed out by the individual in question. So even though the current administration in power was going around stating that individuals who were found are found with an illegal firearm should face capital punishment. The court themselves overturned the decision by the agency of the land that is deemed responsible for giving responsible individuals a licensed permit to have a firearm. These individuals said no. You see them individual who did get permit is a man them pay to get permit. No proper background checks were done, and this is how these individuals were awarded a permit. We are now saying that these individuals are not deemed fit to have these arms, and the court said no, they must keep them anyway. What kind of gun laws? Some would say the system is a joke. Individuals who have been convicted for criminal activity, so they are stating that if a criminal, a man accused of various crimes, doing time and come up back, but because he is quote unquote rich or have the connections, an individual like that can still be awarded a firearm. So why is it so hard for law-abiding citizens to get one? These individuals are not individuals who own business places or even have valid reasons for requesting to have a licensed firearm. And then the fact say you're them not pass the background check, and FLA say watching now we're gonna take back a license from them, and the court has said no, make them keep it. You see the situation in Jamaica? Those with the wealth and the connections seem to operate outside of the laws governing the land. That's how we are saying. Based on the FLA report, based on the report made in the Jamaican written media, that individuals, it is not speculation, the license were there, the individuals were there, name get called. Even the individual who approved the license, name get called, who is no longer a member of the FLA. You can point that out. And the court decides to no, because these individuals have the right last name or the right surname, as you would say. Them good, man. Despite the same court, the same justice system convicting these individuals of criminal activity, the judge can't state same never know. This is the issue that was presented by the FLA, and this is why we have situations like this that take place in a spoilers, because mentally and legally it's almost like the country is gone crazy, and many individuals who are not fit to have firearms have them. Some of them have them illegally, as in the case of this individual in a spoilers who has been captured by residents. I'm going to state it again. The individual has been captured, and the sad part is that he's not no little youth. He's a big man. Man is supposed to have his own youths have his own and everything there. It no look good, no time at all. We are tell youth say you have to change them lives. You have individual at this age who still do the same thing, still caught up in the same activity, going nowhere fast. You know what I'm saying? Some have these weapons legally by knowing who them for know and spending what them for spend. You know what I'm saying? The capture of the individual, it not gonna make the burden any more lighter. Or it not gonna lighten the burden or ease the pain for the family. Them youth gone under circumstances that could have been avoided. She never did at the wrong place at the wrong time. She did in her yard. You should talk to me in the comment section. But it's the one called JAYDEN Chase, the news correspondent. If you're new to the channel, just a pass through. But you like the reason, and of course you like the point of view, well, I'm suggesting to you that you click the subscribe icon and then the bell icon and put it on all. And this is how you know you'll be notified of all fresh content as soon as fresh content is uploaded and made available for you right here on the platform. The like icon is also in close proximity to the share icon. Drop a like and boost a share. Tell a friend for tell a friend for tell a sister. Them sister and them brother them for check out channel for the reason and join the discussion. You know there's something going for those who don't. They man out move settings fam. My sentiments for you and yours, of course, wanna live, love and prosper. Stay tuned until the reason again. Talk to me. Do you agree with the court overturning the FLA's decision that there are individuals out there who have been granted firearms license but are not deemed fit to have these licenses? Should these licenses have been revoked if the country is serious about gun control and getting the guns out of the hands of the individuals who should not have them? Should not be all individuals who should not have them? Talk to me.